Hi everyone, I'm Heather Wen, a retired nurse practitioner and the founder and practitioner at Arizona Healing Alternatives. On this channel, you'll find several videos, what I like to call aha moments, where we'll be discussing issues that impact your health. So whether you decide to use Western medicine, alternative medicine, or even a mix of both, I'm passionate about you knowing what your options are. For today's aha moment, we're going to be talking about that annoying ringing in the ears. It's either pronounced tinnitus or tinnitus. Whatever way you want to pronounce it, it's annoying. So let's talk about it, and let's talk about what the options are for it. Stay tuned. Sometimes for people, this ringing in the ears, it can be a higher pitch, it can be a lower pitch. Well, what are some of the scenarios and where it happens, and where is it normal, when is it not normal? Well, if you look at it, that ringing in the ears can be all sorts of different things and different causes. One of them was when I was younger, and I still go to concerts, but when you would go to concerts and stuff, and your hearing is really affected afterwards, okay? There can even be, if you do that for a prolonged period, some nerve damage that can cause that sort of ringing in the ears. But there are all sorts of medical conditions that can cause it. So there can be medications, other medical conditions. So I always tell people, and starting with it, get a full Western medical workup and see. Not only that, but there are audiologists, and my friend Dr. Cliff Olson at Applied Hearing Solutions, he sees people, and there's different clinics, actually specialty clinics, that do just focus on that because a lot of people have it. So there can be multiple reasons, but it's important to figure out why. Then what do? Some of the clinics can help with either you match the tone, you do some reprogramming of the hearing, and you try to do other things like that with it. Or some people recommend sound machines that are of that same tone so that you can get sleep. And there's some musical things I know that are out there, and I'm certainly not an expert on all of those things, but things to look at. Also, of course, we want to make sure we correct anything from a Western medicine perspective on, was it a medication? Was it another medical condition that might be causing this? If you've ruled out all that stuff, you can try those specialty clinics. You can also try different things, but it's funny to me, interesting to me, how Chinese medicine looks at it. Because tinnitus, whether it's higher pitched or lower pitch, lets an acupuncturist or herbalist know whether it's a deficiency causing it in the body or an excess of something causing it in the body. And there are different herbs that can be used to correct that. To me, it's just fascinating to help with that. So there are places to look as well. And what I do, I have little corrections that I can do. It's obviously about balancing the body, and little corrections that I can do. Oftentimes what I'm seeing is with allergies. A lot of times people, because there's fluid in the ears and other problems, and I've done another video on vertigo and different corrections with that, but sometimes it can be an inner ear problem or things like that cause that ringing, and then also the fluid that accumulates, especially with allergies. So I deal with it from an allergy perspective, and I have very specific corrections for it. And then I always tell people, try different things, check with other disciplines on it to see what works for you with it, because that annoying ring in the ear is not okay and needs to be investigated. So hopefully that will give you some help and some tips on where to look if you got that nasty, annoying ringing in your ears. Please find a solution to that, whatever works for you. And don't hesitate. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. Other than that, thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great day.